There is something magical about this place, Goa, that draws you back towards it, even though you've been there and seen it all. The sunny climate, the natural backdrop of coconut trees, and of course the beaches. For others, it is drinks everywhere, foreign chicks everywhere, and well, drinks everywhere. But this one for me was a getaway trip. While my folks in Delhi were striving to get over the smog, here I was in this sunshine capital of India. It was to be a week long trip taken by our reliable Indian Railways, or maybe not so reliable given the recent accidents. But trains are perhaps the best travel partners of we, the common men of India, who want to travel on a budget. The first beach for me to check out was the one in my new neighborhood, Kolva Beach. This is a beach that is very popular with the Indian domestic tourists, um, much more popular than it is with the foreigners. It is therefore always crowded. It has sufficient space for tourists to roam freely, unlike beaches like Vagator and Anjuna that are covered with rocks around. Besides, there is a swimming pool like thing that has come up in front of the sea here, though one should think twice before getting in it, as the water looks as filthy as urine. All sorts of water sports are available here too, and safety is no concern as lifeguards are always there surveying the area. But though it's a peaceful beach, it may seem a tad dull for exactly that reason to some tourists who are looking for excitement. The swimming pool, kind of thing formed in front of the sea here, is in tremendous need of cleaning too. On my first day, I was there on the beach in the afternoon. I realized that it is best to avoid the beach between 11 a.m. To 3 p.m. Rather be there at sunrise till about 11 and come back in the evening by 4. That way you won't get sunburned. Uh, so, taking a cue from that, I decided to spend my traveling around Goa between 11 to 3 in daytime. Um, the first place I decided to go to was Basilica of Bom Jesus. It's a beautiful church and is dedicated to Saint Francis Xavier. It has a Baroque style architecture, which I don't exactly know what that is, but that's what Wikipedia has told me. And it is situated in Old Goa. It was opened way back on May 15, 1605. Wow, so easy for me to quote dates with online help. Uh, but yeah, the church was 31 kilometers away from my hotel, and I had no option but to take the bus because if the taxi guys could ask me for rupees 400 for covering a small distance, a very small distance of no more than 5 kilometers, you can imagine how much more they would have asked for to complete a 31 kilometers journey. I took a bus from Kolwa to Madgaon bus stand, and from there to Ponda, and thereafter to Panjim. The church was situated on the way to Panjim. Okay, Vagator Beach. This beach is said to be the best in Goa by some people. I think that the rocks formed on the surface of the sea here give the place a unique look indeed. They act like great seats minus any cost. Of course, that is if you are ready to brave the sun. Um, that's where my hat helped, I think. But seriously, the rocks are great points to view the sun from. Although the place is best avoided in the noon as it gets really hot and the rocks can burn your buttocks if you sit there for too long. Anjana Beach, I had a reference to this place in Chetan Bhagat's One Indian Girl. Um, that's what drove me to this lesser known beach, I guess. Uh, the first time your eyes behold the magnificent view that the high point of this beach provides, before you go downhill, that is, to actually come to the surface of the beach, is grand in the truest sense of the term. The round boulders before the sea here will certainly remind you of Mumbai. There are some downsides too, though. Going downhill to the beach required you to be very careful. Negligence can mean slipping and getting badly hurt. The government had better prepare a proper staircase soon before someone actually gets injured. Also, the lack of crowd here will not keep you hooked to the place for too long. The water is very shallow here, so no daring swimming here, guys. Baga Beach. So, as heard by me and as was expected by me, it is quite simply one of the best beaches in Goa. It has an amazing and colorful crowd in a good way, of course. Seeing people have fun gets you excited too. Beds to rest are easily available at a very small cost, about 100 rupees per hour. Great for water sports enthusiasts. It also has a phenomenal view of the mountain that I like to call the Kingfisher Mountain. I don't like the fact though that the cows often run amok and scare those resting on the beach here. The beds arranged for tourists can sometimes be a turn-off as they are kept close to the sea and they restrict movement. Palolem Beach. So it used to be one of Goa's famous beaches, but Matt Damon made this beach world famous when the beach was featured in his film Born Supremacy. The beach is supremely colorful with the beautiful cottages by the seaside. This has everything a perfect beach should have. Crystal clear ocean water, the rocks, and that too with the graffiti on them, and of course, a great crowd. The beach is both peaceful and happening at the same time. It is perfect for morning walks or just a stroll around the sea. You also have cooking classes, yoga sessions, and kayaking gets you can get as many options for things to do as you want, really. The beach doesn't boast of as good a shopping scene, though, as Duanjana or for that matter, Vagator or Baga. Water sports like paragliding motor boats are also missing, and there aren't enough lifeguards. At least I didn't notice these while I was there. So that was a look at how my trip went. If you have ever been on a trip to Goa, let me know how was your trip. Write in the comments below, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share this video if you liked it, and subscribe. Bye bye.